r/AskReddit. What are some good first date questions to get to know someone? On our first date, my husband and I did a thing where one of us would choose a year, then we'd both say what we were doing in that year of our lives. It was a great way to get to know each other. I literally don't remember what I was doing this morning. Yeah, while this does sound like a great idea, I already forgot what I ate for dinner an hour ago. I don't think I would do so well with this one. I agree, I'm actually trying to remember what I was going to type. Jesus Christ. How old are you, Dart? My story begins in 1942. We had to say Dickety because the Kaiser had stolen our word 20. I chased that rascal to get it back, but gave up after Dickety 6 miles. I had an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time. Quote, they didn't have any white onions, because of the war. The only thing you could get was those big yellow ones. If their name is an uncommon one, make sure you ask what's the correct pronunciation. Literally the first thing I said to my husband on our first date was, hello, followed by a butchered attempt to say his name. He replied, what did you just call me? And up until that moment, I had never before felt the urge to jump into the nearby creek in mid-February. LMAO, what's his name though? Bob. Pronounced Xahawka. Mexican? His name is pronounced Chehuarca. Why don't you put away your phone? Ugh. I've been off the market for 20 years. That situation must be unbearable. Just recently back on the market after 12 years, and I'll say this, if they can't keep their phone down, they're not into you anyway. Move on. I'm quite addicted to my phone, so I don't bring it with me on dates. Same with me and heroin. Which vegetable offends you the most? Stephen Hawking. That vegetable is serving as fertilizer nowadays. I'm going to hell just reading these comments. Don't worry, we'll all be there to keep each other company. Wasn't it Mark Twain who said go to heaven for the scenery and hell for the company? OkCupid had a really cool blog about statistics from their huge user base. The 3 questions they found were best predictors for compatibility. Do you like scary movies? Have you ever traveled alone in another country? Wouldn't it be fun to chuck it all and live on a sailboat? If you agree on those 3, you're likeliest to succeed. Some other fun bits from that article. If you want to know if your date is religious, ask how they feel about spelling mistakes. Higher tolerance of spelling mistakes correlates strongly with being religious. If you want to know if your date is down to fuck, ask her if she likes beer. There is a strong correlation between the two. Instead of county, did you mean country? Does my intolerance of this spelling mistake make me irreligious? Who cares? Do you like beer? Found the Supreme Court justice. Nice. Which side were you rooting for in World War II? Dating a 90-year-old? Silver chaser. Wish granted. Lots of hypothetical situation questions. I find they help you understand how they think and prioritize their lives. For example, if you could travel anywhere in the world for a month, all expenses paid, where would you go? What would you do? Stuff like this is more fun too, even with just getting to know friends. If you could unpillage and unrape a place ravaged by Genghis Khan, which area and why? Not something Genghis Khan did, but one of his grandsons sacked and burned Baghdad in the 1200s, and the loss of that library was nearly as bad as Alexandria. I've heard that the sacking of Baghdad was likely more significant in terms of knowledge lost. Most scripts from Alexandria are believed copied, and some of the information there was shipping related. Do you have any outstanding warrants? Lol, a bounty hunter that catches bail jumpers with Tinder. Well, either I get the bounty or the booty, either way I win. You can get booty with the bounty, and sometimes booty is the bounty. And if you're lucky, the booty is bountiful. What are some good first date questions to get to know someone? Hypothetically speaking, if you were on a first date with someone and it was going really well, would you want that person to bring up that they are down to eat ass, or would you rather wait till you asked them? Neither. Just do it and see how they react. Maybe you misunderstood. That's the first date question I usually ask my date to get to know them better. Nah, I'm saying skip it and just wait to do it. See, now he clearly understands. Your parents are about to be executed. You are given a chance to save only one of them. Which one do you choose? Bonus points if you follow up with what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Considering I only have one living, this is an easy choice. For example, now one of my most liked things of all time is about my deceased dad. Nice. Not sure if you want to kill your parent or save them. Sometimes both is the only humane option. Scradina's parent. Damn, beat me to it. Fun, open-ended questions that lets them talk about them a bit. Stuff like, what are your political leanings? Are you religious? What is your stance on the Armenian genocide art? The what? Exactly. No, I don't remember anything happening in Tiananmen Square. Well, of course you don't. Something has to happen for you to remember that. What do you like doing in your free time? I never asked about people's jobs. I didn't really care how they got their money. I cared how they got their excitement and passion. Joke's on you, my answer is work more. Cries in employment. Cries in unemployment. Cries in college student debt looking for unpaid internships. Switch to computer science. You'll have a harder time finding unpaid internships than you will paid internships. Pro tip. First make sure you like doing computer science. You got STDs. Thanks for silver. Would you like some? You know, some clap might make my life better. To wash down the herpes simplex. At least your problem isn't complex. Alternate joke. They're herpes, but you can make them your pez. Love is temporary. Herpes is forever. Do you use Reddit? If they say no, you can safely say something like oh, okay, and change the subject. But if they say yes, then you need to get up and walk away. Edit. My new top Reddit comment is basically a repost of my own comment on essentially the same question. Why do you need to ask? Can't you just see they're a fat greasy social outcast without any social skills or redeeming qualities? What a bunch of losers, those Redditors. They'll never have a social life. A what life now? r/found the Reddit user. r/found the Reddit loser. What was your first pet's name? What was your second grade teacher's name? What was the make and model of your first car? What is the name of the road you grew up on? What city were you born in? Then read all their emails and DMs. Good way to get to know someone. If you had to choose any 8 characters, numerical, uppercase, lowercase, and special included, what would they be? Hunter 2. Weird, you would choose 7 asterisks? What? He said. What asterisks? What the fuck? Does Reddit filter out passwords or something? I like fat chicks 123. Can anyone give an answer on how to get a first date? Let's not put the cart before the horse. Be attractive. Ask out a single someone who finds you attractive. Be attractive. Got it? Quick follow up. Can anyone give some advice on how to be attractive? Don't be unattractive. I'm trying to figure out how someone named IFAP to turkeys can be a good judge of what is and is not attractive. Heard you were talking shit. Oh shit. Does this look infected? Insert some 41. I don't want to waste my time. Become another casualty of society. I'll never fall in line. Become another victim of conformity. And back down. I take it you're trying to date and are nervous? Honestly, there is no rulebook questions you should really abide to. Just get to talking. Start off with small talk openers like where did you go to school? Where do you work? Do you like this and that? Eventually you'll get around to talking about hobbies, experiences. You can tater off and then talk about your own experiences and just ping pong off of each other. Eventually you get a pretty good feel of that person as genuine or fake. That's how most conversation starts sounding natural with a good flow. Of course, if you get somebody that sees you and finds you butt ugly, then you won't get any responses at all. And any questions you ask would lead to no information about them. That's great advice, thank you. We've known each other for a little while now and I just wanted to get some ideas in case the conversation stopped. Definitely nervous though. If it stops, it stops. You can't really force it. There'll be awkward pauses and moments here and there, but you know how you read about a couple meeting and they just spend hours talking non-stop and feel like the evening has passed without noticing it? Well, that's what you want. Either that or you're both awkward and quiet. Then just go home and smash. Quote. Instructions and clear. Brought them home and we played Smash Brothers. Been together over a year now though, so that could be really good advice to the right person. Thanks for watching everyone. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video.